I took from it and my thoughts on it. My thoughts are, Hubert, you better be careful, brother, because Black Twitter ain't no joke. Um, I don't find anything wrong with being married to a white woman, dating a white woman. I just don't. I don't find anything wrong with it. But you need to make sure that whatever you're doing in your presser, make sure it's kind of prepared. Don't start going off the riff and stuff like that because you're gonna upset a whole bunch of black people. And I want to use it as Charlemagne the God would say as a teachable moment where we just call you up front and be like, hey, look, man, you're not a bad guy, but you don't necessarily have to play yourself up to white folks. You got this job because you're qualified. We're quite sure that your wife is a fine, loving woman, one of the probably second to none to mothers to your wonderful children, but you don't have to be like, and I'm proud of my white wife, So that's what, in a nutshell, I'm super paraphrasing of what went on with that. So, watch it, brother. Look, I'm for all people and equality across the board. That's what I fight for as a black man. Is not to be better than anybody, regardless of they color, religion, sex, race, or creed, but just to, hey, if something happens over here, then it needs to happen over here too. So that had a bit of some issues going on with Mr. Hubert Davis there. Yeah.
I haven't heard the clip. I got it here on my phone.
Yeah.
I want to play the clip.
Go ahead, play the clip.
I want to hear.
Yeah.
Myself. Let me see.
Yeah.
The first black head coach at UNC men's basketball.
I know that in terms of Division I head coaches all around the country, only 26% of the head coaches for Division I men's basketball are compromised by minorities, specifically African Americans. I know that it is significant that I'm the fourth African American head coach in any sport in the history of the University of North Carolina. I'm very proud to be African American, but I'm also very proud that my wife is white, and I'm very proud that my three beautiful, unbelievable kids are a combination of both of us.
Let me preface what I'm gonna say.
All right.
By saying that, yeah, you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, yeah, I am married to a white woman, and I love her so much. It's my baby. You know what I mean? Corey, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it light on this, brother.
All right.
But I'm gonna keep it real.
Speak to the people.
Man, when as kids, and I know you come from a great household, man.
Yeah.
I know that your parents taught you about manners, and I know your parents taught you all kind of just small rules of life.
Yeah.
And one of those rules of life that I know that your parents taught you, and also that my parents have taught me, is this. There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
And I know also your parents taught you another rule of life. Everything don't have to be said.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Corey,
yeah, absolutely.
He did not exercise any of those rules on that podium in that press conference. Let me tell you. And I'm gonna get a little. I'm gonna play both sides of it real quick.
Yeah, respect.
Just to shine some light on some things that you said. I'm gonna take it back to I am a black man married to a white woman.
Yeah,
I am. We're soulmates. I strongly believe that you cannot help who you fall in love with, and you cannot help who your soulmate is in life. You cannot help that. If you think that you can help that, to me, in my opinion, you don't believe in fate and you don't believe in God.
And I'll go so far as to say you're an idiot if you think otherwise, but this is my personal 2 cents.
I like that. Me too. I back you on that.
Yeah.
So, I as a black man, the only white woman I've ever dated as my girlfriend has been my wife.
Yeah.
I've said that on the show. Dated and smashed are 2 different things.
Oh, no question. Oh, that's different. Yeah.
She's the only white woman I've brought home to my mother.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, Corey. Man, I love my black queens.
No question.
I love my black queens, man. I love my black queens so much, man. I do. I love them, man. I love them. And to further your point of how black women are misrepresented and underrepresented in this country in all industries.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw in the NCAA tournament we just touched on. They're just so underrepresented. Not just black women, periods, women as a whole.
Women, yeah.
But for black women, like you said, highly underrepresented.
Yeah.
Highly underappreciated. And deserve all the utmost praise there is to have. That's first and foremost, man. And to me, in my opinion, most, not all, most black men know that.
Yeah.
So when you see when you see people, when you see other people who are in the same race relationship, such as a black man and a black woman, and he says he's on the podium and he says, shout out to my black queen. Yeah. I love her so dear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where are my black queens at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all stand up. All black queens should stand up. Yeah. You know what I mean? That man should definitely highlight his black queen. Definitely. Because she has stood there and been with that man while he's been hustling, while he's been grinding to get to that top spot. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Put me on that podium, Corey. Hypothetically, I'm the coach of North Carolina.
Yes.
Can you imagine me saying, I'm so proud to have my white wife alongside of me. And I'm proud that me and her made these kids together and got both of them in here. Got both of our sides together.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me saying, yo, shout out to my white queen in the back?
No, I can't. I can't. I'm trying to picture that. And I've got a movie going on in my head of now panning out to the fans and people and the athletic directors
imagine
watching you as you speak.
With my suit on. I got a suit on. Imagine me. Three-piece. You dig what I'm saying? 3-piece. You know what I mean? I'm fly. And he asked me that question, and I say, yo, I'm proud. I'm proud of everything that comes with this job. I'm also proud of my white wife. I want to give a shout out to my white queen that's in the back for holding me down. Now, Corey, I just want you to imagine that for a second while I talk, man. Corey, you know why that would be a violation? Because not to say those things aren't true, because she is my white queen.
Absolutely.
She is my white queen. She is my white queen. Let me be clear on that. She does hold me down, and I do love her. And I would shout her out.
Yeah.
But let me say this. If you think for one fucking second I was standing on that goddamn podium and say, shout out to my white queen, I love my white wife, you got me entirely fucked up. Corey, it's a time and place for everything. And let me tell you, on that fucking podium,
horrible.
On that fucking podium, nobody asked you, first of all.
That's what most people were saying. That's what most people were saying. Was like, well, did anybody ask him for any of that? Like, no, he came off that. He just came off and said it.
Nobody asked you. You were talking entirely too much. Hello, another rule we learned that your parent taught you as a child. Learn when to shut up.
Absolutely.
Dude,
Absolutely.
what are you talking about on this fucking podium?
I mean,
you can shout out your wife without anybody knowing what color she is. And even if she was black, you don't have to say, oh, shout out to my melanin queen. I love my melanin. You didn't have to get into your melanin bag. You didn't have to get into any race bag. You chose that bag. Hell, what the fuck are you doing?